optimizing post-workout nutrition. We'll explore the science behind post-workout nutrition, backed by research and practical advice to help you make the most of your workouts. Proper post-workout nutrition is crucial for several reasons. We want to restore our glycogen levels. Remember, during exercise, your body depletes its stored glucose, which is called glycogen. To repair and grow your muscles, we need amino acids, the building blocks of protein. Now, let's get into the specifics of what you might want to eat right after your workout to maximize recovery and Hey guys, welcome back to the Ultimate Human Podcast. I'm Gary Brecka, your host, human biologist, and today we're diving deep into a critical aspect of fitness and health, which is optimizing post-workout nutrition. If you've ever wondered what you should eat after exercise to maximize recovery and muscle growth, this episode is for you. We'll explore the science behind post-workout nutrition, backed by research and practical advice to help you make the most of your workouts. Remember, after a workout, your body's in a state of repair and recovery. Muscles that have been stressed and broken down need nutrients to rebuild and grow stronger. Proper post-workout nutrition is crucial for several reasons. We want to restore our glycogen levels. Remember, during exercise, your body depletes its stored glucose, which is called glycogen. It depletes these stores. So consuming carbohydrates after a workout will help replenish these stores, providing energy for future activity. Muscle protein synthesis is also very active post-exercise. My preference is that we use amino acid supplements because exercise triggers muscle protein breakdown. To repair and grow your muscles, we need amino acids, the building blocks of protein. Don't confuse amino acids, which are the building blocks of protein, with the protein itself, which is the complete amino acid chain that it becomes. Remember, amino acids are the building blocks of proteins. Proteins will actually break down into amino acids. So reducing muscle soreness, and there are adequate ways to that nutrition can help reduce muscle soreness and inflammation by promoting faster recovery. Rehydration is often overlooked post-workout. Replacing fluids and electrolytes lost through sweat is essential for maintaining our overall body function and performance. I like to use something called Perfect Aminos and Baja Gold sea salt, but you could use a Celtic sea salt, a little pinch of this in your drinking water, or Nature's Gatorade, which is coconut water, but make sure you get a good, clean version of coconut water. Read the label, make sure it just says 100% coconut water. Now let's get into the specifics of what you might want to eat right after your workout to maximize recovery and muscle growth. The three main components to focus on are proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. When I'm referring to proteins, what I'm specifically referring to are amino acids. Remember, amino acids are the building blocks of proteins. So if we have an adequate reserve of amino acids, or we have the 8 essential amino acids circulating in the bloodstream, it's going to be easier for our body to repair and rebuild muscle tissue and respond to the post-growth recovery phase, which is also known as delayed onset muscle soreness. So amino acid supplementation, in my opinion, is something that we should incorporate into our post-exercise window. These are non-caloric, they don't break a fast, but they give your body the raw material that it needs to do its job. After exercise, your muscles are primed to absorb these amino acids into muscle protein synthesis. So aim for an amino acid source that provides a complete amino acid profile, something like Perfect Aminos or another amino acid supplement that has all 8 of the essential amino acids. Lean meats, chicken, turkey, and lean beef are also great sources. Fish, salmon, tuna, and other fatty fish are great sources. And believe it or not, there are dairy sources like raw Greek yogurt, raw cottage cheeses, and raw milk dairy that I also think are great sources of post-workout nutrients that can help you repair and rebuild muscle tissue and damaged tissue from your exercise. Plant-based proteins like tofu, tempeh, and legumes have also been shown, although not quite as bioavailable, have been shown to be very effective at providing the amino acid profile that we need post-exercise. And protein shakes are quick whey, casein, or plant-based protein powders to get the proteins and the amino acids that we need in this post-repair phase of exercise. According to research, consuming about 20 to 40 grams of protein post-workout is ideal for most people to stimulate muscle protein synthesis effectively. Carbohydrates are essential for replenishing glycogen stores that are depleted during exercise, so combining a protein with a complex carbohydrate can enhance glycogen storage and muscle repair. Remember, we're not only repairing from this workout, we're preparing for the next workout. Good carbohydrate sources include fruits. I prefer fruits that end in berry, like blueberries, blackberries, or raspberries. Whole grains that are non-fortified or non-enriched, like white rices, quinoa, and whole wheat bread that is non-fortified or non-enriched. Vegetables like sweet potatoes, non-GMO corn, and peas are also good sources to use post-exercise. And some people prefer oatmeals and pastas, but I don't find these to be very bioavailable. I would prefer that you use the non-fortified, non-enriched versions of pasta as a good, clean carbohydrate source. Just avoid those that are sprayed with the chemical folic acid. While fats are not as crucial immediately post-workout as protein and carbohydrates, they do still play a role in your recovery. Healthy fats, specifically the omega-3 fatty acids, can help reduce inflammation and support overall health, including your brain health. Small amounts of avocados, nuts, seeds, a really good organic olive oil, or fatty fish are great sources of omega-3 fatty acids. And do not forget about hydration. Replenishing fluids is not just about drinking water. It's about getting the electrolytes that are lost during exercise, and this is crucial for your recovery and performance. Again, one of my favorite ways is Celtic sea salt, Baja Gold sea salt, because these are mineral salts that will not only hydrate you, but they will provide your body with the minerals that are lost along with the electrolytes post-exercise. Water is essential, but sometimes you need more, especially after intense or prolonged exercise. So consider these drinks that offer electrolytes, like coconut water. I think that coconut water is nature's Gatorade. If you get a pure 100% version of a coconut water, especially the ones that are tapped from younger coconuts, they're naturally sweet. They only have about 16 grams of sugar per serving, and this is natural coconut sugar. So even if you're on a ketogenic diet, you can consume 2 to 3 of these drinks a day and not be above your 50 carbohydrate. So for those of you that are even engaging in ketogenesis, you can actually drink coconut water sparingly. And my preference is you drink the coconut water post-exercise. Some sports drinks, which are low in sugar options, are also available, but I'm not a fan of the majority of these because they usually contain food dyes, artificial sweeteners, and very often will contain folic acid or cyanocobalamin. I'd rather you get the supplementation from natural sources like sea salts, Baja Gold salts, or other mineral salts, and coconut water because the body is readily able to absorb these nutrients. There are electrolyte tablets that are convenient and easy to use. You can drop these into water, and there are homemade electrolyte drinks, which I make at home when I mix water with a pinch of sea salt, squeeze of lemon, and a little teaspoon of honey. It's better than any sport drink on the market. It's fully natural, very bioavailable. So to help you put this into practice, here are some balanced meal ideas that include the right portions of protein, carbohydrates, and fats. One of my favorites is grilled chicken, a little bit of quinoa, and steamed vegetables. Lean protein from chicken, complex carbohydrates from quinoa, and fiber and vitamins from mixed vegetables are an excellent way to recover after a workout. Salmon with sweet potato and spinach is another go-to favorite. This is super rich in omega-3 because salmon has very high levels of omega-3 fatty acids. They're nutrient-dense. Sweet potatoes and leafy green spinach will actually leave you satiated for a long period of time. You can even do a protein smoothie. Most of the research lends towards whey protein being the best bioavailable form of protein smoothie, but you can also use a plant-based protein powder with bananas, spinach, almond butter, or a splash of coconut milk. One of my go-tos is raw whole-fat Greek yogurt. I get this from A2 cows, so it's called raw A2 whole-fat Greek yogurt. I like to throw a fistful of berries in there, blueberries, blackberries, or raspberries, and sometimes a teaspoon of honey. You get lots of protein from the yogurt. You get the antioxidant-rich berries and a touch of honey for sweetness. Egg omelets and lean meats with avocados are another nutrient-packed way to get your post-workout meal in. Protein-packed eggs and avocados are great ways to get healthy fats and proteins into your diet post-workout, and they're very satiating. I like to sprinkle a little Baja Gold sea salt on the eggs with some crushed black pepper. Sometimes I'll have a fistful of arugula for that crunchy taste, along with a quarter of an avocado. It is an excellent way to refuel post-workout. The timing of your post-workout meal can make a significant difference in your recovery and muscle growth. Aim to consume your post-workout meal within 30 to 45 minutes, no longer than 2 hours after exercising. This is when your body is the most efficient at using these nutrients for recovery and not for storage. To make the most of your post-workout nutrition, consider these actionable tips. So number one, plan ahead. Just prepare your post-workout meals or snacks in advance so you're ready to refuel right after your workout. Number two, try to choose high-quality food sources. You hear me talk about eating whole foods all the time. Opt for a whole food, minimally processed diet so these foods have the biggest nutritional benefit. Stay consistent. Remember, consistency is the key, not only in working out, but also in our nutrition. So make post-workout nutrition a regular part of your routine. Listen to your body. Pay attention to how different foods make you feel and adjust your intake based on energy levels and recovery. Many of you will eat a post-workout meal and know exactly how well that meal is working with your body. You can also supplement wisely. If you're not able to get enough nutrients from whole foods, you really should consider taking supplements like protein powders, amino acids, and electrolyte drinks that I listed above. Let's go ahead and delve into some of the scientific research to back up these recommendations. According to a study published in the National Institute of Health, protein intake immediately post-exercise enhances muscle protein synthesis. That is the building of our muscle protein, aiding in recovery and growth. Another study from the Mayo Clinic emphasizes the importance of replenishing glycogen stores in our liver and our muscles through some carbohydrate intake after exercise. Research from the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition supports the idea that combining protein and carbohydrates post-workout leads to better recovery and performance outcomes. A link to that study is below. And additionally, a study in the Journal of Sports Sciences found that hydration and electrolyte balance are critical for maintaining performance and preventing dehydration during recovery. So optimizing your post-workout nutrition is a powerful way to enhance recovery, build muscle, and improve overall performance, even keep your inflammation low. By focusing on the right combination of protein, carbohydrates, and fats, and timing your intake properly, you can make significant strides toward your fitness goals. Thank you for joining me today on the Ultimate Human Podcast. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your friends. And remember, it's just science.